still hard to believe. You know, you look at it and it doesn't look real. You know, so it's even hard to get that concept that you actually got dead bodies there, but you do.
We will determine what happened. But for now, I want to caution again the American people against jumping to any conclusions.
First off, the accidents that would prompt something like this are extremely rare, but we do reconstructions. You know, typically when there's been an in-flight breakup or an in-flight fire where we need to get a better idea of what we have, what we're seeing.
A jet fuel flashover sparked by an apparent short circuit from a fuel pump was to blame for the explosion of TWA Flight 800, according to the NTSB. Prior to the final report that was released in August of 2000, the FBI released an animation produced by the CIA to dissuade a different storyline of what brought down the jet, a theory that was backed by hundreds of witnesses.
Not a missile. Just after the aircraft exploded, it pitched up abruptly and climbed several thousand feet from its last recorded altitude.
Despite the NTSB closing out their investigation, the board decided Flight 800's wreckage and case study was invaluable as a training device to further develop practices in dealing with the human factor of future crashes. Sharon Bryson, managing director of the NTSB, took on TWA 800 as her first assignment with the board, a victim assistance specialist.
Family members who were already in a terrible position. Things were already feeling out of control for them when they received the call. I believe the airline was in a tough position to try to provide services to the families of those that were killed.
But yes, when you hear about how TWA officials have treated the people from the Flight 800, it does bring it all back again.
Two families from the Carolinas felt that sorrow. 20-year-old Matthew Alexander, a senior at Wake Forest University, was on the way to Paris for a study abroad program. Alexander was an ROTC staff sergeant on a merit scholarship. Seated not far away, off-duty TWA pilot Rick Verheeg from Goldsboro, on the way to Paris to work a different flight back to the States. A faithful husband, remembered for his community involvement.
It's certainly a tragedy, and you know, for the company and the families and the crew members. That's really all I have to say.
The disaster assistance program, I think everybody is clear that this is what caused then President Clinton to move forward with the executive order and the Congress to pass the legislation. That has changed the face of victim assistance in many, many places.
For Director Bryson and Frank Hildrep, they say the gravity of this disaster shaped their careers and made clear that the grief of all TWA 800 families wouldn't be in vain.
For somebody who's been doing this job a long time, it's nice to say we do not have the accidents, the type of accidents or the frequency of accidents that we used to have.
The technology for this aircraft to make it safer didn't exist when the recommendations happened. We had it on our most wanted list for 10 years before the technology was developed. But today we don't see center wing tank explosions like we did in this particular case.